Hello everybody, my name is Robert and this is Review Clue, and this is my review of the Macwheels MX1 electric scooter, a speedy and durable scooter to rival its competitors. This review is broken up into sections, looking at the main points you'd want to be looking at when buying an electric scooter for your commute to work, or just a bit of fun. A tour of the device. At first glance, you'd be mistaken thinking this was the Xiaomi M365. This scooter looks identical to its competitor, bar the Macwheels branding and a few changes under the hood. The wheels, for example, have been swapped out from air-filled tyres to foam-filled. The reasoning behind this means that you don't have to worry about punctures, though it does make the ride a little bit more rigid. The front wheel is powered by a 350-watt motor, so it can pick up a little bit more of a punch, especially on hills, than its competitors, and it really does show. The back wheel is used for braking, and it uses a pad braking system similar to what you'd find on a bike, though at first it might need a little bit of adjusting to get just right. The body is made of metal, so it feels weighty, but is also built to last. It shares the same collapsing system as the M365, so it's quick and easy to collapse and take around with you on trains and in a car. The handlebars are dominated by an LCD display that will show you your battery life in bars and the speed you're going at. I found this to be incredibly accurate, and it's nice and easy to read even in direct sunlight. On the right hand side you'll see the accelerometer, and on the left you'll find the brake, each placed very well so you can reach it without having to stretch. And of course, most importantly, the scooter has two lights. The front can be turned on by pressing the power button twice, while the back light will either flash while the front is on, or turn on when you're braking. Its weight, size and portability. Now we've toured the device, let's talk specifically and start with the weight. All electric scooters are known to be rather heavy, and this one is no exception. This one comes in at a whopping 10 kilos, though thankfully its collapsing handlebars make it easy to carry around, and I found its weight distribution to be amazing, and it allowed me to pick it up quickly and just get going. Its size is a slightly different story. It is by no means small. If you're planning on taking this around, especially London, I would avoid tight, cramped spaces like tubes, as this scooter can be a little bit big and even get in the way. Even when storing it at home, I found it was just that little bit too big, and then it got in the way a little. But if I find the right spot, it's discreet, especially when collapsed. Comfort. So, how is this thing to ride? Well, I'm happy to report it's really comfortable to ride overall. The foam-filled tyres means you have no suspension, so bumpy roads can get very bumpy. But other than that, it's a pleasant ride. The deck itself is just wide enough for me to get both my feet on and side by side, and I find the height to be perfect for me, not having to bend over or reach for the handlebars in any way. Battery life. With a 270 watt-hour battery, it should be able to deliver a whopping 18 miles of range, though in my testing over the week I found it to be about 8 miles. 2 of those are steady uphill inclines, so I would say that's pretty respectable. Its speed. This thing is fast, with 3 gears ranging from 8 miles an hour to 10 all the way up to 18 in 3rd gear. Personally, I find anything above 12 miles an hour a little bit hard to control, so for most rides I'll keep it in 2nd gear. But even on an uphill incline, I can stay at a constant 5 to 6 miles an hour, which is impressive for a scooter at this price point. And that brings me to the price point. This scooter is cheaper than its competitors, at just £359 currently. But occasionally it will go on offer as well, so keep an eye on the Amazon link in the description below for the most up-to-date pricing. So, before I do in this review, I do want to just mention the boring legal bit. If you don't care or don't want to hear this, tune out now, I don't blame you. But for those of you who have stayed, I just want to mention that these are currently illegal in the UK to ride on roads or paths, and carry a heavy £700 fine and even points on your licence if you're caught. So if you are riding and buying these, please ensure that you're either using it on private land or happy to take the risks. These laws are hopefully set to change soon, but until then I suggest erring on the side of caution when riding devices like this, and of course always wear the appropriate safety gear. Overall, I find the MX1 to be the perfect commuter scooter. It's quick, it's lightweight, and it's built to last. With the Xiaomi scooter you'll get things like regenerative braking, but Quite simply, on some scooters like this, it's not necessary and it's just adding extra price. So if you're looking for a cheap scooter to get you to and from work, or just having a bit of fun, I highly suggest the Macwheels MX1. Anyway guys, my name is Robert, this has been Review Clue, and I will catch you in the next one.